Superboy number 10, written by Scott Lobdell, art by Sebastian Fiorama. This is immediately following up after the ends of The Culling, where Teen Titans have made their way out into wherever, and Superboy and Wonder Girl have ended up together, and we see Wonder Girl waking up on Superboy's chest, like they all look all cuddled up, to which they both freak out. Wonder Girl's yelling at Superboy. Superboy's like, how is that possibly my fault? I just woke up too. So they take a look around real quick and realize their team is not anywhere to be seen. Superboy and Wonder Girl both fly up, and they see that this island that they are on is literally in the shape of a giant question mark. And they're like, that's weird and very on the nose. So then they realize, okay, we gotta take some time, scope out, see if we can find the rest of our team. Let's go. So they fly over for quite some time, and Wonder Girl makes it clear that she is still very, very distrustful of everything about Superboy. And he's like, no, I get that. I understand. But I hope you can see me as better than that, considering I did totally save you guys during the culling. And she's like, shut up. So he's just reminiscing over, like, the past couple issues for the sake of the reader, I guess. And then all of a sudden Wonder Girl stops and she's like, all right, we've been searching for hours, which I don't get, but regardless, they land and Superboy decides, well, hold on, I can feel things through touching them, so let me just touch a tree that has deep roots on this island and I can feel out like the whole island based off that. And he does, and he says, nope, there's no one else around, it's literally empty. And she's like, okay, well, we need to keep doing something. And he's like, all right, well, I can bring you back to the mainland. We can go back to New York. Can you fly that far? And she's like, dude, you're willing to give up on your team that easily? Like, do you realize what we did before the culling to come and get you? And he's like, I'm sorry, I didn't fucking... But anyway, she's speechless all of a sudden because, wouldn't you know it, Superboy gets eaten by a T-Rex. It just happens. And then Wonder Girl's like, nah, if anyone's getting to eat him, it's me. She doesn't say that. I realize how bad that sounds now. Regardless, she punches the T-Rex in the stomach, and then he spits out Superboy, to which Wonder Girl then starts getting into trouble. Superboy flies back over, pries her out of the jaws, and then they both just KO punch this T-Rex in the face. And at that point, they're like, okay, something very weird is going on this island, but it's getting dark. We're not going to find them today, clearly. We need to set up camp and get something to eat. So go make yourself useful and start a fire. So then Wonder Girl goes, I guess, to go clean up, to which, of course, she's stripping in like a little lagoon, and Superboy walks up and she's like, excuse me, a little privacy. And he's like, sorry, I didn't know you were over here. And he sits down and he touches the ground using his telekinetic powers to like see her, quote unquote, to which he then gets a rock to the head. But then she's like, all right, whatever, you can... I'm not going to let you see nothing, so come on in. You need to take a bath as well. So they just clean up there, and then we see them out by a fire later. Cassidy has gone out and gotten some food, and Superboy's like, I've never eaten before. I don't need to eat. Like, I'm Kryptonian, I guess, so I'm able to just store energy from the sun. And she's like, you've never dude, eat something. She shoves a piece of food in his face, and he is just all in on it. He just starts devouring all the food. So then they get to talking very briefly, and Superboy is like, hey, how come your costume like just appears? Are you like always wearing it? And she's like, yeah, no, it's always on me. And she's like, doesn't that get uncomfortable? And she's like, yeah, no, it's a curse. Thanks, Superboy. And so she flies up away from him, and he flies up to apologize. And like they have that moment where they're about to kiss, like they show the lips that far apart, and then all of a sudden Superboy gets thrown down back towards the fire, and Wonder Girl's like, you really thought I would kiss you? You forget how you betrayed my entire team beforehand? He's like, right, sorry, Jesus. Hey, where'd that T-Rex go? And they follow the tracks of the T-Rex for a few minutes and discover a stairwell leading down into the island. Superboy goes first, and Wonder Girl's like, I don't care if you die, but please be careful. And inside he finds another door, to which they both go through, and when they open it up, they come out to a like upside down version of the same island with the same T-Rex staring over them. To be continued in Teen Titans number 10. Okay. I mean, it's a good enough little character thing, just letting these two people who hate each other so thoroughly like get to know each other and learn a bit and, you know, grow closer. I can appreciate that. It's fine enough. By the way, this is where he officially takes on the name of Kon-El, which I think he picked up when he met Supergirl. So no, it's fine. It's decent enough. My only issue with it is just I skipped over a lot of the like little gotcha comments, like the little things that it's like, oh, they're so snarky together. Like, yeah, no, they are. Please stop. Because while sometimes it works, all the time it's just annoying. So that's my only real critique on this. Overall, I would say it's a fine issue, and I really do like the art style that Sebastian Fiorama's bringing to it. It really does work, especially once it gets to like when they start being nicer to each other. It's just, I don't know, there's something to it. He does warm colors well. So yeah, it's okay. It's probably the best issue of Superboy I can honestly say I've read in like the nearly year I've done on this show. So I'm going to give it a 6.5. Maybe I've rated stuff higher than that, but 6.5 is where it feels like it's sitting about right now. And it has the potential to get better, but considering that next issue for this particular plot is going to be a whole team thing, I'm not really holding my breath.